To preface our plenary session, I want to introduce Tomicah Tilleman, who leads New America's work on digital public goods. Tomicah and his team build partnerships with governments, civil society, and technology providers to create modular open source technology platforms that transform the way governments deliver for society. They've also been expanding the knowledge base that is necessary to underlie the ecosystem. Tomicah, over to you.
Path-breaking leadership, and to all of you who are helping to shape this watershed event. Several months ago, in anticipation of this gathering, our team began mapping the ecosystem of digital government platforms. Building on the work of outstanding consortia such as the Digital Public Goods Alliance and the Prosperity Collaborative that operate across numerous verticals, we surveyed the world looking for public sector solutions. In too many places, we found institutions designed in the 19th century using technology from the 20th century to try and meet the challenges of today. But thanks to the work of this community, we also found exceptions to that rule. We identified over 100 platforms in 40 jurisdictions where governments are transforming the way institutions deliver value. We also cataloged key lessons that can help move this work forward. All of that information is available in a report that was released this morning on our website and will be sent to you after this event. I'd like to focus on 3 of our findings, changes we believe will be vital to unlocking the full potential of digital public infrastructure worldwide. First, those of us participating today need to develop open standards to facilitate interoperability. The solutions we're creating will have vastly more power to lift up lives if they do not operate in isolation. Technologies that power our institutions should work together, and to state the obvious, that will require us to work together. Second, half the platforms in our analysis use open source code, but half do not. Along with a shift to open standards, we need public sector technology to be available on an open source basis. Doing so will not only accelerate the equitable spread of high-quality solutions, it will also build trust with the people we're trying to serve. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we've learned that building technology is often the simplest part of deploying solutions successfully. Ultimately, our efforts will rise or fall based on whether we create new models for multi-stakeholder governance, new strategies for financial sustainability, and effective multilateral architecture to support this work. The non-technical aspects of this broad agenda are in fact where we will need the highest levels of innovation. To sum up, open standards, open source, and open to the reality that technology is necessary but not sufficient to do this right. The stakes are high. Digital identity, data management, and contactless payments, as Anne-Marie indicated, will be key drivers of the recovery from this pandemic. Beyond that, harnessing the added accountability provided by digital government platforms could, in principle, free up $6 trillion a year, enough resources to fund all of the Sustainable Development Goals. To put that in context, if we succeed in fixing our institutions, we'll be on our way to fixing everything else, from ending poverty to addressing climate change. If we fail, no grant will be big enough to solve the problems that remain. So no pressure, it's just the fate of the world that is in our hands. Anne-Marie, back to you.